this is Donnie from Hey Nice Nails, and I'm going to show you how I do my rose quartz nail look. As you can see, I just have a plastic nail tip kind of glue dotted to this form. And I'm going to show you two different ways, one with more of a neutral tone and then one with more of a pink tone. So I'm going to start out with the pink tone. I'm a big fan of, Presto 97. It's a really nice bubblegum sheer pink. So I like to grab a little bit of it. This is kind of a bigger nail than I'm used to, so I'm grabbing a little bit more. You can see it on my brush. And you can see it's nice and milky. And I'm just going to brush that on. So I'm gonna put that down right now for a second and wipe off the excess product on my brush. So you can see it's clear or clean. And then I'm just gonna go back on this nail and brush it. Take off some of the excess product because we don't want it to be too opaque. And mind you, we're gonna cover this so it doesn't have to be too precise. And Presto Gel is really nice and self-leveling, so it'll become really nice and smooth by the time you go into the light to cure. So I'm just gonna close the lid right now and pop this into the light. I have it off to the right, so you can't see it on film right now, so I apologize for that. So this is just gonna take 30 seconds in my LED light. And you're gonna put this over your base coat. I didn't do a base layer because this is just a fake practice nail, but I'm a big fan of NCLA Gelous Touch Base. I'm sorry, I'm twisting my tongue around. I also really like Gelous Foundation Gel. Bio Seaweed Gel has a really nice strengthening base coat that is also really awesome. All right, so my light is done. Here's the nail. You can see there's holes in it. Doesn't matter. So pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna take Presto SC42 and put a nice little blob on my tray. This is just a tile that I got from a hardware store. You can use aluminum foil or anything plastic, your choice. So I have this little brush that's kind of round, totally frayed because I use it a lot. It's one of my everyday tools. I got it from Nail Labo. It's a Presto Oval Mini. Hope you can see that. So I'm just gonna kind of blob my brush into this. It's pretty coated, you can see. I like that, but not so much, so I'm gonna take some of it off. And then, I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of rotating my brush around, taking the product and just blobbing it on the nail. So I am kind of crazy. I look at stones a lot, so I know kind of the way grooves fall or like the veins inside stones. So it's really organic. It's kind of in a Y shape to an X. I'm wiping off my brush. You can't see it to the side. It's clean. Going back for some more. And then I like to do a little covering from the cuticle line to the center, leaving little bits so that it grows out really nice and natural. Beautiful. You can see a really weird shaped X. don't mind the air bubbles. It gives it layers and depth without any texture. So I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. Then I'm going to open up this. This is one of my favorite products. It's an art gel from Presto. It's really thick. You can get really nice crisp lines with it. Also, depending on your brush, it helps. All right, that's done curing. Super pretty, super basic already. But it'll get better. I always like to tell my clients to be patient because it usually starts to look like shit and then it all randomly comes together towards the end. So I'm doing the same thing with my white that I did with the pink. So I just went in with my brush, and this is really why my brush is so frayed, because I'm always patting it. You can kind of see my tile. So I'm gonna do the same thing, rotating my brush around, going all the way down and across. And you see I'm putting some nice pressure on there. And then where it kind of comes down, keep that going and kind of pulling it up. I think the more random you are, the better, the less you play with it. Just kind of be assertive with your decisions. I like saying fake it till you make it. Because if you're really into it, your clients are really going to be into it. If you're hesitant, they're going to read that right on your face. So that is so beautiful with the white. So now I'm going to cure this for another 30 seconds. So while that is going, I'm going to clean my brush with some alcohol to get all the white off. Super clean. Closing this so it doesn't get cured, because I use an LED tabletop light. I think I purchased it on Amazon. I don't know exactly the maker. It's really cool. It has a bar that goes up from one side and then all the way across my table. It's amazing. All right, so my light is done curing, or my nail's done curing. It's pretty. So we're gonna open up the very first color we used. Grabbing less product than I did the very first time around. And then I am going to just cover all of it with this pink. Don't be afraid to really pull. Because remind you, this is an organic stone. The more natural, the better. I hope you can see this. My light's a little harsh. I'm getting gel on me. So I'm gonna cure this. And you see, this was really quick and easy. You can do this on your client very fast. And it's a really fun little upcharge for your service. So while that's going, I am going to clean off my brush again. I'm gonna pull this in so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pulling it through. You can see all my little marks. here is our beautiful rose quartz nail. And I'm going to top coat it using NCLA top of the game. So beautiful, so organic, so natural, so elegant. This could be a gorgeous bridal look. This could be an everyday look. Hey, it's Saturday, let's just get our nails done. Sorry, I'm such a weirdo. Okay, so while that is curing, sorry, I'm having some difficulty with the magnetic thing on the sample nail. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this other nail to the front. Before I get dirty, I'm gonna wipe this off, because I'm actually allergic to these products. Found out that I'm allergic to plastic, so I normally wear gloves when I'm working on my clients, but I just didn't feel like wearing them today. So we're gonna start the nude, because you know what, there is a lot of neutral tones in rose quartz, so I guess this could technically be like a crystal quartz nail or just a soft marble stone. So this is a really beautiful color. It's flattering on pretty much every skin tone, which I love because we have a very diverse clientele. So like what we did with the very first nail, this one has a little lip on the end, so I apologize that it's not 100% perfect. I have a tendency to be a perfectionist. So you can see it's kind of streaky. That's fine. It's gonna get layered up anyways. And sometimes stones are formed in little with striations like that. So I'm gonna close my lid so it doesn't accidentally get cured. I've had that happen before. I was not happy. So I don't know if you can see this. It's top coated, so beautiful. You could even add like a little layer of a sparkle in there on top of the white. I'm gonna do that with this one actually. This is one of my favorite flaky glitters. It's from Wildflowersnails. You can find them on Instagram. She's also an educator too. All right, so that's done curing. I am going to open up this color, Maple Beige from Vetro. It's a really nice nude. I'm gonna grab a little dollop and put it right on my tray. And smash it on there. I really like to cover parts of the nail where they tend to get a little dirtier. So like the seam where your free edge touches your nail bed, that can get a little dirty, so I always love to put some color there. And I really love leaving a little bit of a neutral, like the sheerness at the cuticle line, so that it grows out really beautifully. So you can actually wear it for 3 to 4 weeks without it looking grown out. And so you can see I'm not going all the way to the base, going back down to like here. I feel like Bob Ross. Beautiful, very subtle, very work appropriate, I would say. I'm just taking off excess here, and we're gonna cure it. Since this tone is very subtle compared to this one, or I'm sorry, compared to the other pink, it has a lot of white in it, which is nice because it covers more. You can actually do 2 layers of this. You know what, I think I might just do that because why not? It's Friday. So you can basically go over where you just went, and it will add even more depth. Because I don't know if you can see exactly my brush stroke. Or pats. Beautiful. Let's cure this one again. And if you guys have any requests, feel free to email us at heynicenails@gmail.com if you have any requests for specific nail designs that you've seen on our Instagram, or even if you just love my nails and want to know how I did them. Okay, so here's the double layer. So beautiful, nice and opaque in certain areas and super sheer in others. I apologize for all the background noise. I'm in downtown Long Beach and trucks just keep going by. It's trash day. So I'm taking my white. This gel's amazing. You can tell it just knocked over, didn't pour, super viscous. And you can tell that I'm mixing brands, which a lot of companies will tell you not to do. I think it's just their way of telling you to buy all of their products, but they all seem to work really well for my clients. They work well for me, so I just do what I do what works, and I keep doing it. So I'm changing my direction. So taking some more product off. I'm gonna wipe it because there's fuzzies, and I really do not like fuzzies. beautiful. Oh, and I'm always telling my clients to get in really funny random positions. I tell them teamwork makes the dream work. So if you want really beautiful nails, because your nails are a three-dimensional object, you need to work with me. So I will have my clients be moving around like this, getting into every angle possible. And I appreciate it. So we're gonna go ahead and cure this white. Super beautiful. And then I'm going to clean off my brush again. And this time I'm using some alcohol. Nice and dry. Sorry, my camera's having a hard time focusing. All right, so I'm taking my glitter flakies. So beautiful, they're literal flakies. It's like a nail-gasm. So I'm just grabbing some tweezers because I like to be sanitary. So I'm only taking little tiny portion. That's probably more than I need. This actually would be good for the amount that I would use on my client for a whole set of 10 nails. So I'm taking the same brush that I just cleaned, lightly touching it. Very, very subtle amount of glitter, and I'm just going to touch it and let it fall naturally. You see, it's so beautiful. So pull that, get that out of the way. And so this just sticks into the sticky layer. You could also use a clear foil with a holographic flash or an opalescent flash. Really, the opportunity and ideas are endless. That's why I love nail art so much. So we're gonna take our Presto 101. And paint over the top. For this, I'm gonna use a little bit more because I'm going for more of a creamy look. And if you're not very comfortable with doing nail art on your clients, try on yourself because you are the best guinea pig. So I don't know if you can really tell, it's so subtle. Light flash of sparkle, the white, the nude. So beautiful. I'm gonna wipe off my brush, close this lid, and cure it. So while that is curing, I'm grabbing my gauze wipe and some alcohol, and I'm cleansing this, and I'm just gonna take it off. So this is the rose quartz, so beautiful. And then here's the nude. So beautiful. The flash is so subtle. My favorite. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks, guys.